Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to make a flip book. Now that doesn't mean that the book's going to be turning back flips, so don't get all excited. So this is what your flip book looks like. It's got some flaps here, see? Some flaps. And you're going to make a flip book that has the elements of poetry. Here we say it's figurative language, and you can use this sheet to help you make the flip book. Let me show you what you can do. There's some choices. One choice is you can cut out these boxes, okay? Cut real nice. Now don't be all squiggly. And then you can glue them one per page down if you would like to do that. Or you can write it yourself. And what do I mean by write it? Well, first of all, the front flap is the cover, so you need to write the title of your flip book. So maybe something like Elements of Poetry, or you could just write My Poetry Flip Book. I'll write it real quick, okay? My Poetry. Oh, here. Flip book. And then I'm going to write my name. Nice and neat. See? My Poetry Flip Book, Mrs. Pendergrass. Okay, there you go. And I can use a marker, this marker, not a Sharpie, to trace it. And maybe draw some little flowers or sunshine or something. And then I can lift up my first flap here, and I'm gonna either glue one of these here squares right down here, or I can just write. I can write what it is. Like, I'll start with hyperbole. So what I'll do is I'll write what a hyperbole is. Okay. Now, I'm writing in marker, but you write in pencil and trace with marker, okay? A hyperbole is an exaggeration, and you can use this sheet to see. It tells you what it is, and then it gives you an example. It says the books were stacked to the sky. That would definitely be an exaggeration, because books can't stack up to the sky. Come on now. And then the other example is, I've told you 1,000,000 times. I know that sounds familiar to some of you. And then it says your own example. So you can just write your own example of a hyperbole here. I'm going to make up my own, and I'm going to say that, let's see, my hat is as wide as the horizon. You know the horizon, that's where the sky and the land meet. And my hat's wide, but it's not that wide. Come on now. So that's my example. I'm going to write that on here. My hat is as wide as the horizon. And then I might draw a little picture of my hat and maybe of the horizon to make it look like my hat's as wide as the horizon. We want to have a picture to go with our element. We need to draw a picture here. So see how I kind of wrote big. Don't write that big. Write a little smaller so you have room. And then here's where you need to make sure. See how the flaps go down? You're going to write right here. You're going to write hyperbole at the bottom of this first flap, because this is what your page is. So I'm going to go ahead and write it. At the very bottom of the flap here. And I need to spell it right too, which remember you can use this to help you spell. See? And then I know, oh, this flap's going to be a hyperbole page. Okay? Now, then you have your ready for your next page. See? Your next page. And you can do one of the other ones from this sheet. Or you can just, remember those posters up there? You can look at those. But you're only going to be able to do 5. So you can choose which ones. And guess what? You can even use one flap to write your own poem. So you would just write on the flap, my poem. Okay? Now, if you forgot all this, just rewind it and watch it again. Hopefully you don't have to do that a million times. Oh, there's a hyperbole for you. Okay? Now, y'all just have fun making your flip books. Make them colorful. Make them neat. Make them nice. Don't be all sloppy and messy. Okay, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye now.